Parents, this one is for you. Yeah, parent, this one's for you. Yeah, to see how easy it is for your children to be recruited into a gang. Right. So I'm in year, I think it's year 9. I'm in year 9. So far I've kept away from the gangs. But my brother is bona fide in the streets. He's known. So where we live, like, it is where it is, right? But you know, I look at the gang members like, yeah, them man look cool. They're always hanging around. But I'm just into my football these days, right? So you remember the Russian hats back in the day, the Nike hats. They used to have the Russian things. I don't know if you guys remember them, man. They used to have look like what people the hats that people wear in Russia, but Nike used to make them, right? So my brother had one of those, right? So I used to always steal my brother's clothes whenever he's go to his wardrobe, get some clothes. I want to be cool. 'Cause all the girls liked him as well. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not trying to be like my man. So anyway, so one day I've got his hat, and I'm walking back home from school. I was in year 9. It must be year 9. So there's one of the Peckham boys I kind of already started knowing, which is Younger Raver. So like I used to see him and he'd be like, well, God, he knew that's my brother. It's cool. So there's one guy, yeah. Shout out Zorro still, man. Big up Fighter. So there's one guy, all year, when you're in school, you just used to hear his name all the time. Yo, Fighter. You think, who's this guy? Fighter, Zorro. His name was Zorro, but his real name was Zorro, but everyone called him Younger Fighter, innit? So like, we just hear his name ringing off all the time, everywhere. That he's on job. So anyway, I kind of started knowing who you look like when I was like walk past see people. Then I'm walking back home from school one day, right? So I got my Moscow hat. So where I tell everyone all the time, where my parents' house in Peckham, everyone knows. Everyone knows where we live. Like, it's bait. Like, everyone knows that, yep, that's their house. Because it's where everyone hangs around. So everyone always knew, okay, that's where they live. So anyway, I'm walking through the post part. Everyone's there just jamming. I'm just minding my own business. And so like, yo. Like, oh, let me see that hat. So when someone says, let me see something, yeah, just know it's a robbery, right? If anyone tells you that, yo, let me see that for a second. Why do you want to see it? Why? You can see it from where you up. Is it? What? I'm like, yo, well, he's like, let me see that hat, bro. Then Younger Raver clocks this now. Young Raver come, no, what you doing, man? What you doing, man? That's Mona's little brother. That's Carly's little brother, man. He's like, oh, no, you should have said, man. You should have said, no, you're a Peckham boy now, man. You're one of us, man. You're one of us. And honestly, that's how I got recruited to be a Peckham boy. So the next day, when I've come there, instead of walking past them and going straight home, I'm there chilling. I get to know everyone. Like, some people, who's that? Yo, that's Younger Mona. Yeah, what's going on? Yo, what's going on? Yo, oh, cool. Then, like, yeah. And these times, I wasn't even Younger Mona at the time. So I forget, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna tell my brother's name. Yeah, I'm Younger Mona, man. Oh, yo, yeah. So now, I'm part of the group. Now, being part of the group, now, you can't just be part of the group without actually doing any work. So my whole thing at the time was that I weren't on robbing anyone, man. It weren't really my thing. But those days, robbing phones was the way people made money. Like, these times you couldn't block a phone. You buy a phone, you take it to the Indian man and sell it. So I remember we used to go Chocadero, and people used to go Chocadero to robbing phones. I'll go along as muscle, but I always feel bad. I'll never want to rob anyone at all. But everyone used to come back. Everyone's coming back with peas. Everyone's coming selling the phones, and the guy into JD buying their trainers. And I was thinking like, nah, man. So the next one, I thought, no, I'm gonna get involved. And this was parents, the power of peer pressure. Peer pressure is the biggest influence on any child. Like, you can tell your child anything, right? You tell your kid, your curfew is 7 p.m. Make sure you're home at 7 p.m. What's gonna happen? His friends are gonna be out till 9 p.m. So like, they'll laugh at him, like, how you got a curfew, and then they'll want to rebel. Yeah, so all about compromise. Try and speak to your children, tell them the reasons why you want them home at a certain time. Because my whole thing, like when my parents were meant to be in, I'll be like, oh, fucking no, everyone else is having fun. They're all having fun. Like, I want to go and have fun as well. So you have to be careful as well, because like, you don't want them to rebel, but you also want to keep your order and structure. But peer pressure is a massive thing. So anyway, we used to go, and then we used to go Chocadero. I think, 2002? If you wasn't from Peckham, going Chocadero was dangerous, because there'd just be a whole load of us from Peckham. We would literally go there half an hour, and you rob some phones and go back home and go and sell them. And that's how I started making money. And I don't know, like, I had a conscience. I'm not saying no one else had a conscience, but I had a conscience. I always felt bad. But there's no point feeling bad if you're going to keep doing the same thing. So we used to go there, like, jump on the tour bus, all of us. I remember trying to rob someone for the first time. Like, everyone's there doing, I see one of them, yo, where you from? I wasn't even convincing. I was more like, yo, where you from? The guy like, what? I said, where you from, bro? And this time, I swear to God, I didn't even know the area of Bow existed. Yeah, because my family, my brothers and other sisters, I come from a big family. They live in Canning Town, but I never heard of the area of Bow, right? And the guy was like, I'm from Bow. But these times, remember back in the day, everyone would be like, Bow, Bow, Bow. So I thought he was taking the piss. I'm like, what do you mean, Bow? He's like, I'm from Bow, bruv. I'm like, are you taking the piss? Where's Bow? He's like, East London. I thought he was chatting shit. Then that got me angry. Like, what? This guy's lying to me. I'm following everyone else. See, everyone's going, what you got for me? What you got for me? So I'm like, yeah, what you got for me? What you got for me? I was so unconvincing. But then the guy just, look, I ain't got nothing. I'm saying, where's your phone? Where's your phone? And it's the classic thing that everyone used to do all the time was like, oh, no, the phone's not mine. And then you just like be a bit more aggressive and I would end up getting the phone. But later on, at night, my conscience will kill me. Because I'll have those thoughts like, oh, fucking hell, man, why are you doing that for? You're not even like that. That's not even you. But because everyone else is doing it, I feel like I have to do the same thing as well. So that's where peer pressure kicks in, parents. Like, you can tell your kids anything they want, but when their friends are doing something else, yeah, you have to watch out for it. That's why I keep telling parents, yeah, like, you need to know who your kids' friends are. Tell them, look, I'm having a barbecue, invite your friends. Then you start knowing, no, not that one. You look at that, not that one. And you let them know, like, what does that guy do? And you even ask the kids their questions as well, like, what do you do? What's your ambition? And you will tell who it is influencing and hanging around your kids. So parents, it's very, very, very important. Very, very important. You know who your kids' friends are. And then from then you know who they are. You start finding out who the parents are, where they live. So if you can't get through to your child, you got the parent, is David at Younger Shooter's house? Obviously, it won't be Younger Shooter. Probably tell you his name's Marcel or Gary or something. Actually, it won't be Gary. But you know, is it? I swear Gary Coleman's the only black man I know that's named Gary. Do you know any other black man named Gary? Anyway, moving on. So yeah, so the thing that made me stop doing that, yeah, was one time we've gone to Chocadero, right? We've gone to Chocadero. We're doing our usual, trying to see some guys, and I see one kid, yeah, and I felt bad. This is the worst I ever felt, yeah. So we done the whole thing like, yo, what phone you got? What phone you got? Oh, showing me the phone, innit? And like, I'm like, let me see that. So I've taken the phone, and the guy's like, he don't want to just accept it. So he's following us around. So like, everyone's telling me, yo, just bang him, man. Bang him, man. What are you doing? Just bang him. Because the guy's following us around Chocadero, and it's making it so bait. He's following us around Chocadero. And I'm like, yo, move, man. Go. I'll bring your phone back. Just wait up. Bring your phone back. The guy's like, no, I need my phone. It's not mine. It's my mom's phone. And then it got so hot, one of my brethren just banged the boy in his face, and he had glasses, and the glasses broke. And I remember looking down at him. And saying, and my heart sunk. My heart absolutely sunk. I felt so bad. I was like, oh, fucking hell. The guys like looked up trying to fix his glasses, and then obviously them not all ran. And I'm thinking, fucking hell, I ran as well. And then I got home that day, yeah. Honestly, I got home that day, I cried. I actually cried. Can't think of myself, what the fuck are you doing, man? What the fuck are you doing? And that was actually, I said that wasn't the last time that I done it. The second to last one is when we got caught. One of my brethren robbed the chain in Chocadero. I remember we had a big fight with the security in Chocadero. Who was it? With 40, rest in peace. Ex-fighter was there, and quite a few people. We had a big fight over there. And then one of my brethren robbed a chain. And then obviously, instead of us leaving the area, we were still in the area, the police came. And that was the first time I ever been arrested, ever in my life. First time I ever been arrested. And this was in West End. So my dad had to come in the middle of the night to go to West End to pick me up. Just say that beating I received that day, I didn't want to go and do another street robbery again. I'm not saying go and beat your kids, don't beat your kids, because human rights, what do you call it? Not human rights, what do you call it, man? NSPCC, don't beat your kids, But I'm just saying, be very vigilant around the friends your kids keep. Because look how easily I got recruited because they looked exciting. Over there looked amazing. They looked like, bro, they're having fun over there. And next thing I know, I'm a Peckham Boy, where beforehand I could have been a victim. So if I never had a brother, I probably would have been a victim. and maybe my life would have turned out different. Because my brother was sort of doing what he was doing, it saved me. So parents, be vigilant in terms of your kids.